Okay, so are we live?
We could be live.
Yeah. All right, we're live. Um, so thank you guys for joining with us and and actually we have Gary with us. Hey Gary.
Hey everyone. Hey Joel.
Hello. Um, would you like to introduce yourself, Gary?
For sure. Hey guys, I'm Gary, political commentator. I don't have any videos in particular because I'm more involved in conferences and political commentary events for other streamers and quarters. I have a track history of predicting the last four elections correctly using the G method. I highly recommend you check out the G method. And yeah, I love to disagree and agree, and we're ready to predict right and do an analysis today.
Great. All right, so Virginia closes. I think right now, like 1 minute ago, it closed. So we're
Yep.
still waiting for the results to come in.
Yep. So we're waiting right now.
Yeah. Okay. So, right. So, where was that? Give me one moment. So I think I'm having some technical difficulties. One moment. Bear with us. Okay, hopefully it works now. Um, do, do, do. So I think y'all can see my screen now. Hello. Um, yeah. Gary, could you take a look at the chat?
Yeah, so okay, I see New Democrat Swede. Okay, from Sweden. Okay, got it.
Nice.
Excellent. Welcome.
Welcome. Great to have you here. Did he have any question? Um,
Excellent. Yeah, I see. You gotta need a working visa so you can move to the U.S.
got it. Yeah.
Good luck.
I think he was asking for my prediction. I did upload a video in my channel over my prediction. Feel free to check that out. I did say Democrats would win Virginia's race. New Jersey, I said Ciatteralli, but we'll see. After we actually have an NBC or CNN exit poll hear this, Gary. So for New Jersey, it was so was one reason for your vote too. 47% of voters said Trump is not a factor. 38 say they oppose Trump, and 13% say they support Trump. Did you hear that, Gary?
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, and for Virginia's governor race, they say Trump.
It's not surprising, of course, right?
Yeah,
He's
no,
the G-Man, then we can obviously tell here.
But 47% say Trump was not a factor. 37% oppose Trump. 15% support. So this is actually from Politics Made Simple. So that credits to him. And take a look at this. So there was hear this rather. There was a CNN exit poll with Trump's approval. They're saying Virginia has 41% approval of Trump and a 56% disapproval of Trump. In New Jersey, they're saying a 43% approval and 55% disapproval. So basically, New Jersey is actually having a higher approval rating than Virginia. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So guys, if y'all are new, y'all can type in the chat, say your questions. We'll definitely give you some feedback. Now, I'm just gonna take a look at predicted, see how they're going. So it appears to be Democrats are doing pretty good in predicted right now. They're even winning the Virginia Attorney General race, probably because of that exit poll. That was kind of bad, honestly, the exit poll. Yeah. So we're just waiting for our first results to come in.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. So, how are you feeling about the election, Gary?
It's going to be probably a victory for Democrats at this point. That's the best way I would describe it. If I was the Republican side, for example, wouldn't be too hot. If I was on the green side, it unfortunately won't go green.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, anyway, this election is an off-year election. It's during Trump's presidency. So, I mean, honestly, I would not be surprised if Democrats get a full sweep. I mean, you can't beat literally 2021. Let me pull that up, actually. I should have done that earlier.
Sure.
Yeah. In 2021, as you can see on my screen, Republicans flipped Virginia's governor race through Glenn Youngkin. He didn't even win loud, and he did increase his votes there, but, I mean, I guess he did good overall, as you can see the shifts here. Yeah, even in Nova, that is North Virginia. So even in New Jersey, this was with the incumbent Phil Murphy. He, Jack Ciatteralli, who is running again, he did make New Jersey within like 3 points, which is good, because that's pretty close for a state like New Jersey. And then we can go to 2024. I don't like how they do bubbles now when you click New Jersey and such. Trump actually did flip Passaic, I believe, yeah. And he made New Jersey within 6 in a presidential year, so that's pretty good. So honestly, I would not be surprised again if this comes down to a Democratic sweep. But I hope we could see at least one of these races go to Republicans. In Virginia, the only race which possibly could go red is the Attorney General race. Yeah, I mean, that's the only viable one I see. And New Jersey, that's, of course, only one race. That is the governor race, I believe. Polls close here only at, like, I think 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're going to have to wait some time for that. But we're still waiting for Virginia.
Yep, right.
Yeah. All right, so we got our first results. Okay, so these are in mainly rural Virginia and Lynchburg, however you pronounce that. Right, so, okay. So barely any votes are in, but we do have some votes so far. So, okay, right. Spanberger stands at 64.7. Sears at 35.2. So,
Exactly.
so what do you think about this, Gary?
Well, yeah, Joel, it really depends. It's too early to say anything.
Yeah, I'd say so.
That looks like Abigail has a shot here. What can we really say,
Yeah.
right? Looks like we can look at nothing reported for Richmond yet, in those main cities or Virginia Beach or Roanoke or
Yeah.
but it's less than 1% of the votes in so.
Yeah, I believe so. But one thing I do want to note is that Spanberger is doing better than J. Jones and Hashmi.
Right.
And actually, Hashmi is doing the worst.
But by the way, did you apply the G method or no?
J. Jones. Could you elaborate on the G method?
Yeah. So basically, for the G method, you have to compare profile pictures of both candidates, and
Can't compare to what?
profile pictures.
The profile pictures.
Exactly.
Well, in that case, New Jersey would go blue for sure.
Well, it really depends, right?
I mean, I think it would, if considering your method.
Well, we have to we'll figure something out.
Anyway, okay, so all right, less than 1% of the voting. Let's go ahead and compare some of these counties to 2024, I'm sorry. Or, yeah. So let's do a county with more share of votes. So let's look at Buckingham. So right now, Sears is at 54. How much was that in 2024? Virginia. There it is. Buckingham was actually pretty solid for Trump, 61. So, but this could be the early votes, right? So, it definitely probably is the early vote.
Yeah, right. Who could tell, right? Who could tell?
It probably is the early vote, no doubt.
Yeah, who can tell?
Let's open NBC.
Let's see what's going on. All right, so we are at 6:14 Central Time, right?
Yeah, so that's 7:14 Eastern Time.
Exactly.
Not New Jersey.
And in California, it's 4:15 p.m.
Okay, All right, so we do have some. Let's take a look at some exit polls. So, all right, regarding Virginia, right? The males made up 48% of the electorate, and they're saying Earl-Sears 53 and Spanberger 45. And for females, they made up 51% of the electorate, and they're saying Spanberger 61 and Sears 37%. So that's pretty bad for Sears for sure. That's terrible. Um, does New Jersey have any exit polls in? Honestly, I'm more interested in New Jersey than Virginia. Besides the Attorney General race. Were you saying something?
No. I think, yeah. Okay, good here. Right.
So, for the Attorney General race, it's a bit more promising, or at least more hopeful for Republicans. Like, if you go to the mail vote, they make up 48% of the electorate.
Right.
And
I think we got a comment. Some JJ Studios. Who do you think will win for New Jersey?
So, honestly, I predicted Jack, but honestly, I think, well, we're gonna have to wait and see, honestly, because we have literally no votes yet. So, but my prediction was Jack, but that might not be the case, honestly. But we'll see.
That's fair.
For the exit polls, males are saying 58% to 40.
Mm-hmm.
Females, 55 to 43, and they're making it 51% of the vote. This is in Virginia's Attorney General race. Hello, Toadmaster.
Welcome, Toadmaster.
Okay, so the numbers are tightening up a bit.
Okay, so we can see that male population, distribution is 40% Democrat. I see rest Republican. All right. So, do you think Richmond is trending blue this cycle?
What's the vote count so far?
I need to take a look. Just out of curiosity. I take a look at McLean as well.
Okay, If you're joining us new on the stream, you can ask any questions in the chat if you'd like.
Got it. Okay, we just got a vote count. All right, so Spanberger went down by a few percentage points. Or Sears went up by a bit. Makes sense. I see. Oh, we just got a comment from Education Made Simple. How long will this take? So
Yeah, it's basically the whole night. If you want the
yeah.
whole thing. We're probably gonna stay up. Well, it depends how the results go. If it's fun, probably longer.
Mm-hmm.
If it's more, then, or if it's not fun, probably have to wrap it up earlier. But we'll definitely make some calls, right?
Yeah, right, for sure.
Right now, I don't think we can call anything, right, Gary?
Yeah, we can't call anything just yet.
Yeah, of course.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Why?
Sorry? So Prince William Sears does have a very small edge. It's only like 1% in, so that doesn't really matter. Is there really anything that's kind of in? So we do have Madison, but I don't think that really counts. It's only like 35. How much was that in 2021, 2024. That was 67. Now it's at 59. So she did drop, but we still need more results before we can really say anything like that. But just to get an idea, though, we could definitely look at that. We do have a comment from JB Films. Will Mamdani change the Democratic Party? Definitely. I think he's going to cause some sort of division, per se, in the Democratic Party, definitely. And it's going to be interesting how he'll impact elections in the future. I think he'll win. Me too. That's no doubt, in my opinion. All right. So 2% of the vote. Sears is actually doing the best. No, it's John Reid. So it's kind of fluctuating. Okay. Yeah, California polls closed only like at 10 Eastern. 10 Central. And 11 Eastern. So we're still waiting for votes again. So let's check out Polymarket, see what they're saying about. Let's go to Virginia, the Attorney General race. Wow, what happened here?
Yeah, so no matter what happens, it's gonna be for the Virginia election. It's gonna be history's gonna be made, for sure, because we're electing the first female governor of Virginia, right? But
Yeah.
I'll say overall it's gonna be a Democratic sweep. It's already obvious.
Do you think it'll be a Democratic sweep?
Yeah, it's gonna be obvious. It seems like it's gonna be a Democratic sweep.
Yeah. Actually, Jason Miyares, he
I don't think he'll win. I think
you don't
Jay
think he'll win?
Jones. Yeah, it might be Jay Jones, but you never know. You never know. Could be Jay Jones.
Polymarket's kind of tightening up, or like flipping for Jones for some reason. It's probably because of that exit poll. Those exit polls, whatever.
Yeah, right. So looks like people are going for Jay Jones.
But honestly, I think Miyares got a shot. I mean,
It's got a shot, but a shot doesn't mean he's gonna win.
With the male vote, which is 48% of the electorate, he's at, 58%. So,
Right.
but of course, female votes voting on the contrary. Feel free to share this live stream with your friends. We could take more people. That'd be great. Of course. But if you're new to the stream, okay, hold on. All right, Gary, could you take a look at the Virginia Attorney General race?
Yeah, I'm taking a look at it real quick. All right. So, Virginia Attorney General race, we can see that. What's going on? What's going on? Let's see. All right. So we're about 4% of the votes in. Jay Jones is leading, 50.7% in. 50.7%. We're having Jason, who is the incumbent. If I was him, I'd be shambling right now. But not too late. It's not too late. It's 48.9%, and then we got write-ins of 0.4. I don't know who does. Okay, we just got an update. The margin just got more narrow. It's getting closer to 58.09 versus 49.52.
One thing I do want to note. Okay, got much more tighter. Miyares is doing the best out of all the candidates, which is expected, my opinion. He's definitely the most electable out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Or likelihood to be elected rather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. Pretty tight. Well, of course, barely any votes though.
Looks like Sparberger will win by like a landslide amount.
Yeah, that's no doubt. I mean, the question is by how much?
Depends.
But I think I'm still standing on Miyares will win for sure. Not for sure, but I still think that. The exit polls for the Attorney General race is pretty good, or at least okay. It's not breaking per se, like it's over. It's not over. Um, definitely not over.
For sure.
But the governor race might be over for sure.
Mm-hmm. You're going to call it?
I think we can wait a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you ready to call it?
Not yet.
Yeah, definitely not, in my opinion. Yeah, it's kind of dead heat right now in the Attorney General race. Yeah, really dead heat. If y'all have any questions, please let me know in the chat. That'd be great. We could talk.
Definitely.
All right. Okay, so Miyares took the lead. He's taking the lead. Took the lead, whatever. All right. So he's the only candidate right now to have taken the lead. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. All right, Gary?
Yep.
He took the lead, Miyares. Of course, it's still very early. No, Republicans should... Well, they tend to win originally. Virginia, in terms of... You get what I mean, right? The numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're... any of y'all are wondering how can a Republican win Virginia, that is a good question. So, if we go to 2021... Again, if y'all are new to the stream, welcome. Let me know any questions you have. We're going to have a good discussion. Me and Gary are here. Feel free to ask anything. So, for a Republican to win Virginia, it really comes down to, well, at least one way is North Virginia. This is over here. It's called Nova. These are really heavy population centers. So, the thing is, when Democrats maximize these votes here, then you tend to see a victory. McAuliffe, who was the former governor of Virginia, did not do this in 2021. So the question is, can Democrats do that for these elections? Now, also, I do want to know, Glenn Youngkin had a very, very good campaign in 2021. It was great. I mean, like, he had a campaign premise, like, I believe it was parenting rights in education, or like parental power in education, stuff like that. And that really motivated parents to vote. And honestly, I don't know if I even saw that with Sears' campaign. So, that's the problem. I mean, what else can I say? I'm not hopeful for Virginia governor race. I'm not going to even say she'll win. Definitely not. She won't win, I would say. Okay. Miyares still has a lead.
Exactly. Okay. All right.
Let me go to the detailed results.
Alright. Okay. All right. So Jason actually took the lead.
Yeah, he's been in the lead.
Yep.
He's expanding his margin, which he should be. And I just want to note, we still do not have any votes, much votes, in North Virginia. So that's the reason why Miyares is taking the lead. It's a matter if can Miyares really widen the gap so that it's not possible for Jay Jones to fill in the gap.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll be right back for some time.
Okay. All right. Okay. 6% in for Attorney General race. Give me one moment. Okay. So, New Jersey closes at 8 Eastern. Okay. So we're only having Virginia right now. Great. So Sears is dropping. Because okay, so Loudon, big news, guys. Whoever's in the stream so far, Loudon's at 76% in. So that's probably why she took a big lead over Sears. So Loudon is a place in North Virginia, of course, and that's where Democrats really need to focus on if they want to win. If we go to 2020 in Virginia, Kamala Harris won because of her leads in North Virginia, which Glenn Youngkin in the year 2021 reduced. So if I just look at Loudon, that's 63 in 2024. Harris had 57, so she's doing worse than Kamala Harris. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's only 75, but that's still pretty big. So it's not, I don't think that's good for Sears, honestly. Okay, so here's what New York Times is saying. They're saying Spanberger will receive 56% of the vote. That's what their forecast is saying. What about Attorney General races? Does it say anything about that? Fairly evenly split. Okay, so they don't have any really big prediction yet. They're saying it's, I guess, a toss-up. Jay Jones did take the lead. Loudon is voting somewhat on par with McAuliffe versus Youngkin. And Youngkin did win with like 2 points, so I guess there's some breathing space right now. If y'all have any questions, please let me know in the chat. We could talk. Probably. Yeah, so Arlington's at 70, which is good. It's definitely good, but we still have to wait. Forecast still evenly split. I still think Miyares will win. We'll see, though. Let me go to the lieutenant governor's race. So they don't have any forecasts so far. All right. What about the state legislature? Okay, so no pickups. So Democrats currently hold the legislature, which Republicans won in 2021. So let's see if Republicans will flip that, which I doubt. I doubt that. Let's check Poly Market. So, again, if y'all are new, let me know if you have any questions. We could talk. So Miyares is at 36 cents. What? So they're saying Jay Jones. That's their pick. Yeah, I think they're pretty much locked in. Virginia's lieutenant and governor race. If y'all are new to the stream, y'all could share this link with your friends, and we could have a collaborative talk for sure. Yeah. So okay. So Spanberger just expanding her lead. All right. 58.6. Wow. That's pretty big, I'd say. But we'll see. Actually, I'm not quite sure, because Republicans tend to do good early on in Virginia. Maybe that will happen later. That will definitely happen later because there's no way. Actually, how much is Fairfax? Fairfax is 30. Okay. Is it? Okay. So this small place in Fairfax, that's 71. And then, yeah, it's not looking good. Definitely not. Yeah, well, Fairfax County, I guess, is it even voting better? Not really. It's not really. And we still got Prince William to come in, and we got a bit of these votes in from rural Virginia. So if you're a Republican, the only thing you should really be hopeful about is the Attorney General race, or at least that's the one where you have the most potential in for sure. Honestly, I don't think it's over for the Attorney General race. I think Republicans have a decent shot. And the reason why I'm saying this, one reason, is is this the Attorney General? Yeah, I believe so. Is this exit poll? Miyares is doing pretty good with the male vote right now. I know Jones is doing good with the female vote, but I mean males constitute 48%. So, not that I did the head math in my mind, but I would say there's a chance. Yeah, I'd say there's a chance. If y'all have any comments, let me know. I think I answered JB Films' comment. Yeah, so I guess many people are just waiting for Virginia. I mean New Jersey. Their proposal will close in like 22 minutes, I think. 22 minutes. Yeah. Jay Jones still holds a lead. So let's talk about North Virginia. Fairfax County, Jones holds 69. In 2021, he held 65, so it's kind of a bit more. Loudoun's at 81%. Okay, take a look at this, guys. Loudoun's at 81%. So if Jason Miyares wants to pull this off, he needs to get more. There we go. He needs to get more votes, or at least to limit the number of Democratic voters in Northern Virginia. So if we see Democrats maximize Northern Virginian votes, then we could definitely see a Jay Jones victory. Now, if we go to 2021, Loudoun voted 55% for McAuliffe, 44 for Youngkin. Now it's a bit closer. Is that good? Not really. But the thing is, Youngkin did win by around 2, give or take. So can that lead to breathing space for Miyares to win? Possibly. Yeah, possibly. But we're gonna have to wait and see how the election plays off. So New Jersey, polls close in about 20 minutes. Do we have any exit polls from New Jersey? No. So they'll be shown when the polls close. Alright. So again, if you have any comments, let me know in the chat. So, okay, let me go back to Virginia. So if y'all are wondering what happened to Gary, he said he'll be right back. So I believe Gary will come back when we get New Jersey in. Alright, so if you're new to the live stream, so tell us if you have any comments, and we'll discuss, well, at least when Gary returns. So, okay. Our big news, guys. Loudoun is at not more than 95% of the vote. And Spanberger holds 64%. Yeah, it's probably done. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking like Spanberger will definitely pull this off. I mean, how much even is Chesapeake in? Okay, so here we still have a lot more votes, but yeah, Spanberger is absolutely crushing it right now. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's really good right now, the results so for her. And the reason why I'm saying this, one reason, is because of her performance in Loudoun. Loudoun is a North Virginian colony, of course. So the thing is, Democrats, we can look at past elections. Let's pull it up. Let's start with, I actually made a documentary about this, how Trump changed politics. You could go ahead and search that up, or in my past videos. So let's start with the year 2000 real quick, kind of doing a side task. So it was between, of course, George Bush versus Al Gore. Let's go to Virginia. Republicans originally won. Right, they originally won. Yeah, so they actually won this Loudoun County in the year. Actually, let me show you for context what I'm talking about. If there's anybody new and whatever. So this is the county we're talking about, and basically all of these North Virginian colonies, sorry, this is not U.S. history. North Virginian counties. So, for example, take Loudoun, Fairfax, and Prince William. Now, if I go to 2000, Republicans won all of these. They won all of them. And what happened at the election? Bush won with 8. Now, if we go to the year 2004, Bush still won Loudoun, I believe that's Prince William, but he lost Fairfax, and the margin did decrease. Now, if we go to the year 2008, this was Obama's landslide. Obama flipped all 3 counties. Fairfax, he won. Prince William, and he held on to Fairfax, and he won pretty big. And we can go to the year 2012. None of these counties budged back for Republicans, and Obama won again. 2016, Democrat victory. 2020, Democrat victory. These counties got even more blue than North Virginian, like I was talking about earlier. And in 2024, the counties still voted blue. The margin in Virginia did decrease, but still. So in 2021, although Glenn Youngkin did not win, I mean, to win North Virginia, he won the election. That's basically what that matters. If we look specifically at North Virginia, although he did not win, he definitely did reduce the margins and really, really, in my opinion, at least a bit, like maximize his other votes. And you can see the shifts here. So, what does that mean for this election? Well, basically, she's done. I don't think she'll win. I think we're probably going to call this race very soon. Very soon, yeah. Look at this. This is crazy. So, right. Now let's go to other Virginia elections. Attorney General. Okay, so yeah. Miyares is outperforming, at least, in the Virginia governor race. Okay. So, they're not saying who's going to win their forecast. But they are saying Jones has more outstanding votes. Okay, that's not good. Okay, this is probably bad. Alright, so this is some food for thought. Or at least kind of breaking news. Our forecast thinks Jones has more outstanding votes than Miyares, which means indirectly they think Jones will win since Jones has a victory right now. So, I mean, Loudon, not as much as, well, I think that's kind of on par with, not even as much. Yeah, that's not good. The Attorney General margin is actually not good. Fairfax, 32. Okay. All right. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good for sure. If you're a Democrat right now, you should probably be having some good hopes. The lieutenant governor race and governor race are definitely gonna go, probably gonna go Democrat. Democrats are doing an outstanding job in North Virginia. I must give it to them. And you might be thinking, well, the votes are in yet. Well, Loudon's basically in. Now, what I am curious about is kind of the voter turnout. So Loudon has like 160K votes so far. In 2024 had like 210, so that's a little less, but we'll see, maybe. Right. So if y'all are new to the live stream, welcome. Feel free to type in the chat any questions, comments. Would be free to answer them most likely, of course. So, anybody? Okay. All right. So, New Jersey closes in about 10 minutes. So that will be an election to watch for sure. Pretty interesting. New York City mayor, that closes in like an hour. So we still got a bit of time. Hopefully more of y'all will tune in when more polls close. Okay, so 27% of votes, Spanberger holds. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Bear with me. Just give me like 1 minute. I will leave the map like this, New York Times. And yeah, bear with me 1 moment. Yep. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Okay. Did anything change? No, not much. Okay. All right. If you're new to the live stream, we have 4 people watching. Hopefully that increases. April, we had a lot more. Okay. Share this with your friends for sure. Maybe we could try to have a debate. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, all right. New Jersey. That's the one I'm more interested about. I'd say maybe. It closed like in 9 minutes and 8 minutes. And what is really good about this is the exit polls. So we're gonna have the exit polls in like 9 minutes. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be interesting. Good election to watch. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Gary360 will join us in like 9 minutes. He will provide us some critical feedback. And if you're new, tell me about yourself. What do y'all think? I'm curious what y'all want in the chat. So we're getting some more people, probably because of Virginia, New Jersey. Feel free to share this with your friends again. And yeah, so if y'all don't know what the elections are, we have California's congressional redistricting. You know, there's kind of a U.S. redistricting battle going on. We have New Jersey's governor race, the New York City mayor race, which I'm curious to see what y'all think in the chat. So tell me what y'all think. Of course, Zohran will win, but how do y'all think this would affect, the Democrats in the political landscape? Virginia's governor race, we have already. Democrats are absolutely crushing it. I'm literally not going to lie with you. They're doing great. But again, this is technically a year during Trump's presidency, so but Republicans should do their best, of course. So NYT is saying like 57% of the vote is what we're looking at. For Spanberger, however you pronounce it. Right. So, how much more time? So we're waiting for New Jersey, for one. All right. So Gary, again, will join us in like 6 minutes. Stay tuned for that. If you're new to the stream, make sure you do share this with your friends. Yeah, and please comment. It's kind of boring having no one to talk to. So, NBC, Fox News, Red Eagle Politics, you can type into chat, but they're probably not going to answer, at least in Red Eagle, unless you give some money, like a super chat. But I'm free to talk. Let's have a conversation. We'll make this election very more interesting. So, if you have any questions or just want to talk, let me know. And I think is it possible to do super chats? I'm not quite sure. If it is, then let's start a poll. Let's make this election more interesting. Virginia Attorney General race. So I'm gonna say Miyares, and let's say who else? Jones. So I'm gonna make a poll in the chat. And feel free to say your opinion. Okay. So 31% of the vote is in for Virginia. The map is starting to be just a little bit more clean, with the rural vote areas becoming more red. In my opinion, a call is imminent. I think, honestly, the more thing we should be concerned about is the Attorney General race. Like, how are things going to pan out? It's kind of dead heat right now. Nova still has a lot more votes, which is not good. Or at least could have been better if there weren't for Republicans. Yeah, and feel free to reply to the poll. Who do y'all think will win, Miyares or Jones? Let's look at Polymarket. Oh my goodness, yeah. They're saying Jay Jones will win. 93% chance. Wow. And it's crazy because all this time, for the most part, they were saying Miyares and then just switched all of a sudden. Even after his scandal. I guess the Virginian people don't care. Alright, so predicted, saying it's over. Okay, so New Jersey will close soon. Virginia's in dead heat right now. If you're new to the video, make sure you respond to the poll. Talk to me in the chat. Let's have a conversation, like I've been saying. Right. Okay, so polls will close in like 2 minutes. Who do y'all think will win, Jack Ciatteralli or y'all think Mikie Sherrill? In Polymarket, they're saying Sherrill. And if I look at of course she will win, but looking at the margin, or no, sorry, not of course she'll win. What am I saying? Do they even? Oh, sorry, this is the wrong one. Yeah. Do they even have any hopes Ciatteralli will win? 8 cents, so I guess some chance. But mainly they're saying Sherrill, which is not unexpected. I mean, I hoped Republicans could have an upset, but life isn't the way you want it to be, right? So, if you're new to the live stream, welcome. My name is Joel here at JTP. Feel free to type in the chat. Gary360, he's actually a political commentator. He will join us pretty soon. So yeah. Virginia, yeah, it's over. If you want the honest feedback, it's over. Democrats are doing very good. All right, here you have it. Abigail Spanberger has won Virginia, according to NBC, and I'm probably gonna follow NBC. So I'm gonna make a post. GP projection. Abigail Spanberger, Democrat, will win the 2025 Virginia gubernatorial race, defeating. Actually, Winsome Earl-Sears is the lieutenant governor of Virginia. So, yeah, let me go ahead and paste this in the chat. So, I'm agreeing with, what's this? Yeah, NBC? Yeah, NBC. So, Democrats, this is a flip, actually. Glenn Youngkin is the current governor of Virginia, if any of y'all didn't know. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm not surprised. I don't know if any of y'all are surprised. If y'all have any comments, let me know in the chat what y'all think about this. Did y'all think this would go blue or red? I'm pretty sure all of y'all will say blue. But yeah, we're waiting for New Jersey. So let's take a look if there's any exit polls. That's going to be big. Virginia. Yeah, went blue, of course. Lieutenant Governor, did it go blue? Too early? Yeah, it's probably going to go blue. We're going to probably have a call on that soon. All right, New Jersey. The Garden State. What's happening in the Garden State? Yeah, it's not good. All right. 52% of men are saying Jack. 46 are saying Cheryl. 39% of men or females are saying Cheryl. 59. Sorry, what am I saying? 59 are saying Cheryl. 39 are saying Ciatteralli. That's not good. What I do, well, let's check in 2021. Sorry, I should have had this pulled up earlier, but let's take a look. NBC, let's say New Jersey. No, that's not what I want. I want this. Let's take a look if we can still see the exit polls from there. Do they even give exit polls? How New Jersey voted. If you're new to the live stream, welcome. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. It will definitely make this more interesting. And I made a poll in the chat, so feel free to respond to that. Okay, so okay, I don't know if I can find that. Whatever, but this is not good. These, in my opinion, these exit polls are not that great, honestly, because this is basically what the election is. I mean, it could be better. So Ciatteralli is winning the white vote. I mean, that's expected, and nothing else. He's not winning the Hispanic vote. Okay. All right. Okay, let's take a look. Does Virginia have any more updates? Okay, so no votes yet are in New Jersey. What do y'all think about the exit poll? Any comments? By the way, New York Times did project Virginia to go for Spanberger.
All right.
Yeah, we actually called Virginia for Spanberger. New York Times did. You're listening to my live stream. Okay. Yeah. Hey Gary.
Hey, having technical difficulties. 1 second.
Yeah, you're good. So yeah, Gary's actually our political commentator. One of ours. He's I paste his handle in the description so you could check out his channel. He doesn't upload really this much. But he's a great guy. Great guy for sure.
For sure. Great guy. So, looking for the Virginia Attorney General election results. We're about 38% in. We have Jay Jones at 50.6%. Now, we are seeing that Jones will probably have more. I mean, they'll have more votes than Miyares, right? And probably have a good amount.
Sorry. We do have some votes in New Jersey. Whatever. But we called actually Virginia for Spanberger.
Exactly. I've heard of that.
NBC and New York Times actually did it.
Excellent.
So I just followed NBC. The Attorney General race in Virginia is kind of tight. I hope Miyares can pull this off. But Loudon, he's just not getting that vote. Or at least the percent. But it's percentage-wise. We'll see. Northampton, Miyares is at 49.1. And this was saying that Youngkin won. Okay. All right. So polls did close in New Jersey, so let's get to that. Sorry, I should have looked at it earlier. Sherrill is at 54.1. Hudson's at 40. Sherrill's at 78. How much was that in 21? That was 73. Okay, so it's a bit closer. No, it's not. It's actually more expanded. You know, I really hope Jack pulls this off, honestly. But okay, so Sherrill does hold a victory. Um, you know, it's very sad in my opinion. Like they're making something against the president to be their motto. You know, a governor should be representing the people of their state, not whether you like the president or not. It's really sad. So Bergen's at 20% in. Yeah, something like that. Let me go to the presidential race in New Jersey. Bergen was 51 to 47. Now it's 52 to 48. Interesting. Okay. Gary, do you think that Jack could pull the upset?
It could it really depends on poly market as well and what all people are thinking. You know, you have to understand different perspectives here, right? What do you think?
I think it's kind of looking against him right now, honestly.
Right, definitely. That's what I think. Didn't want to hurt your feelings, buddy.
Didn't want to hurt my feelings. Do you have any views on who you think who do you want to win?
I don't have particular views. I only adhere to the G method if you haven't already. The G method is the best way to predict.
All right. Well, I guess that's what you believe, rather. Okay. So, does anyone have any questions? If you can say in the chat. Okay. So, Burlington Ciatteralli has 99% of the vote for some reason. Okay. Gluckester shows at 71. So let me go ahead and just analyze these margins. These are not really much. I mean, also Ciatteralli did actually pretty good in 2021. So I mean, can he do better in 2025? We'll see, I guess. So Atlas, Gary, do you know what Atlas Central is?
Yes, they were accurate at 2024.
Yeah, they actually showed Sherrill up with 0.9, I believe. So that's pretty close, right?
Yeah, I would say so for sure.
But I don't know if it's gonna pan out. I don't know if it's gonna actually pan out that way.
All right, to all the viewers out there, feel free to drop a comment in the chat if you have any questions. We'd be happy to answer it.
Do you think we could call the lieutenant governor race?
It's your call, Joel. It's your call.
What do you think? I think we can call it. I mean,
Let's go ahead and call it. Yep,
I really don't think. All right, so JTP is projecting Ghazala Hashmi to be the projected winner for Virginia's lieutenant governor race. This is a flip. This was actually previously Winsome Sears' office. Ghazala Hashmi. Lieutenant. Okay. Paste this in the chat. Did NBC even call it? All right, more votes from Burlington. All right. No, I didn't. Yeah. Okay. But predicted. So, New York City did not, their polls did not close. We still have to wait like 47 minutes, I think. But, um, I'm kind of concerned with New Jersey right now. How do you feel about it, Gary? Gary?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so who can tell, right? Who can tell?
Like, so far, what do you think, based on everything?
Regarding New Jersey governor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really going to depend. We are about 10% in, or no, 16% in, 18% in, 60% in right now. And, regardless of the outcome, we can definitely analyze these for the coming midterms and presidential election. I mean, looks like we can, look at the margin of where Sherrill's at, we can probably go ahead and call it. I think we can call it.
Really? I think we should wait.
Yeah. I mean, it looks very bad. If I was Jack right now, it looks very, very bad. I mean, Polly market has her up at 98.7. 98. It's nearly evident of upset. Now people are saying stop the count. Stop the count. Joking around.
Stop the count.
Yeah. This is actually showing a blowout. Time will tell what's going to happen now. But if you look at Hudson County, can you go to Hudson County real quick?
Yeah, is that north? Yeah.
Take a look at Hudson County real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, as you can see, there's a blowout, right, for Hudson County.
Well, it is a Democrat county. It's only 40% in, but
even then, yeah. Yeah, Jack is in a very, very bad position right now. Fortunately, for the Republicans. Now, for Democrats, it should be a win. Right now, we just new news. Jack is at 1% in the New Jersey governor election. Now, we're not going to call it based on Polly's market because we have seen changes before, right? And if we properly apply the G method here, the profile picture for Jack is significantly worse than Polly market than Mikie Sherrill. So the G method can conclude that we can project Mikie Sherrill.
Yeah, but we're not officially projecting it right now.
Right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. All right, so do we have any? Okay, so Burlington. Yeah, these margins are not good. These are terrible.
Right.
Maybe Bergen, but still, that's not enough to
I
make.
mean, what would Bernie think about this? You know what I mean?
Bernie,
Yep. Bernie.
Bernie Sanders.
Exactly.
Well, he'd probably be more happy with New York City right now.
Exactly. Right.
Um, guess I was wrong about something like this. Alright.
How were your predictions matching up to what's going on?
Not great, I must say, not good. But I knew Virginia would be good for Democrats, at least in the governor race, like 8 at least. Well, I said 8.8, but it's probably gonna be more than that.
Right.
Um,
So based on the vote so far, people are saying Jones will probably win the governor race.
I mean,
Obviously.
Senate, I mean, Attorney
I'm
General.
sorry. Yeah, Attorney General.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. All right. Obvious.
I did say Jack would win, but
We have seen a significant shift from 2024. People are undermining Trump's policies right now. What's going on? This is going to be an upset and blowout for the Democrats across the board, as you can see.
Hmm. Um. What's DDHQ saying?
Look, DDHQ. It's neck and neck right now for that. It didn't make a projection yet.
Oh, they actually did call New Jersey.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, for Sherrill.
Yeah, so makes sense. They're very accurate, for sure.
Yeah, they probably aren't wrong.
Yeah, they're not going to be wrong. They wouldn't call it. They're wrong. Kind of crazy how that was kind of an upset. I mean, that was kind of crazy, right? For kind of
Democrats got to sweep.
No. That Virginia Attorney General was kind of upset, wasn't it?
Well, actually, originally people thought Jay Jones would win, but then he got some like severe scandal or some scandal. And then what happened after that was Miyares got some more support, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack is just not having that momentum.
Mm-hmm.
The results.
He looks like Obama kind of, but sorry.
What? I mean, I guess whatever. All right. Yeah, I apologize for my prediction. That was terrible. I mean, I wanted it to be a bit more interesting. Life is all about risk, so I thought maybe an upset, but that was not it. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in New Jersey. How Jack is doing so bad. So was Atlas Intel inaccurate?
Potentially.
Hmm. So I guess we're not having that 2021 outcome in New Jersey.
I mean, it's not surprising, right? Definitely not surprising.
Why?
It's definitely not surprising. The results coming after what's going on, I wasn't surprised at all. To be fair.
So why do you think Republicans are doing so bad in New Jersey?
Yeah, but it could be a Trump effect, and people will have a negative opinion, unfortunately, and probably what's going on, right? It's probably what's going on right now.
So like you think because of the opposition of Trump?
Potentially, it's obvious. I mean, maybe the Mamdani effect is spreading to New Jersey as well.
Oh boy. You know, honestly, I can predict an election, but like, what's the point if Republicans don't turn out? I mean, right? I mean, well, of
Yeah.
course, it was kind of obvious Cheryl would win, but I'm not surprised she won. I mean, I was thinking maybe an upset, but it did not happen, so.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that.
So, what does this mean on the Trump presidency? What do you think?
It kind of states that people are not fully content with what he's doing, especially with government shutdown, and the policies what's going on, cost of goods. And this can say a lot about next year's midterms for sure if this continues to persist. It's kind of a warning to Republicans.
Mm-hmm. So, does this speak volume about the Republican Party in general?
This can't say about the Republican Party, but it's kind of hard to admit this, but the MAGA is the Republican Party nowadays, right?
Yeah. So, what does this mean about the 2026 midterms?
Could be bad for the Republicans.
Could be what?
This seems to be
Seems to be bad.
a learning experience for
Republicans.
the
Yeah.
Republicans, right?
Yeah.
And it's important to realize the importance of the G method, right? Going and predicting future elections, right? So if you use the G method, you would have gotten it correct. That's what I'll tell you.
Okay. Never mind. Okay, so Prince William is voting good for Jones. Okay. Yeah, looks like a blue wave. I'm gonna go ahead and end the Virginia poll. So y'all are saying Jones? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, New Jersey DDHQ called it for Sherrill.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sad. Yeah, it's not really a good night for Republicans. So our next polls are in, I think, New York City.
Right. That's where the big night comes in.
Well, at least that's the one we could see Zohran and Cuomo.
Like,
Curtis Sliwa, he's just stealing votes from Cuomo, honestly. It's Pennsylvania Supreme Court. There. Not much votes in, but for Christine Dunhoy, however you pronounce that, I think that's more a Democrat person. She's winning. Pittsburgh mayor, Democrat wins. Not surprising.
yeah, everything seems not surprising. I've directly applied the G method, and it seems to play an effect here. Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting a call from another political commentator. You have to give me just a second.
Take your time. So it appears to be Nelson is winning. Nelson, being won by Spanberger. Yeah, what a shame. Oh well. So, if y'all are new, tell me what y'all think in the chat. Honestly, it's over. I think we can go ahead and call New Jersey. What do you think, Gary?
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and call New Jersey. I mean, it's long been determined by the G method, but since you want to wait a little longer, I guess it makes sense to call the G method. You can go ahead and project it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. To justify my prediction for Jack, I was just trying to be unique and say an upset, but please forgive my prediction. I will.
Look,
Live.
I'll speak on behalf of you for the viewers. Okay, private viewers. You know, predictions are never in set, and no matter what you wanted the outcome to be, whether you use the G method or not, and whether you listen to Joe Talk's predictions piece, prediction, things can always change. We've seen upsets from the 2016 election, 2020, 2024. It's just very hard to determine that, right? And it's a way that, it opens a broader scope of how things will work, right? So, for example, for the midterm election, this may open a whole new horizon of how Donald Trump and the Republican Party will potentially take this as a warning and how they approach their future campaigns for MAGA overall, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I was thinking maybe there's an upset. I mean, the reason why I predicted Jack, I mean, I'm so sorry. I not that with the polls per se, but more of like the upset in general because one reason in 2021 Jack did overestimate. I'm sorry. Under he overestimated the poll, so if that makes sense. So he did better than what the poll said, but we're just not having that right now. So, is Jack Shirley the underdog? Well, he's kind of looking at the overdog right now. He's not even well compared to Atlas Intel.
Right. And Atlas Intel tends to be, I mean, at least from 2024, seem to be an accurate source. They predicted that it would pretty well. But we can never rely on one studied source. I mean, I think 2016, Rasmussen had it correct, the Rasmussen reports. But it's always going to change. But it seemed apparent from the beginning that this is going to happen. So,
I mean, I'm not surprised with New Jersey, honestly. I'm really not. Well, actually, I kind of am. Well, am I surprised? Well, anyway, by the way, New Jersey's, I'm sorry, Virginia's lieutenant. Why is this picture low quality? Whatever. Virginia's lieutenant governor race has been called for the Democrat Hashmi. So if you're new, tell us what you think in the chat. So far, the election basically to watch now, in my opinion, or at least one of the big ones, is Virginia's Attorney General one, and New York City. We could see how much Mamdani plays out there.
right.
Yeah. So yeah, JTP projecting a victory for Mikie Sherrill.
Yep.
Oh boy. You know what's sad? Jack Ciatteralli had a good campaign, but what to do? So let's go to Attorney General race. That's pretty big. So it's looking like a Democratic sweep. I think Gary can second me on this.
Yeah. Gary can second you on this. That's correct. I mean, it's settled. I think. What do you think the margin of difference would be for the New York City mayor election?
I predicted 16 points.
Okay.
So what about you? Around here at least. What about you, Gary?
I would say about the same way. At least 15 plus for sure. I'll see that.
15 plus?
Yeah. You never know if there's that much of a difference. Also 10 plus, 10 to 15, but it looks like 10 to 15 plus.
10 to 15. So, I mean, it is a year where Trump is president, so I mean, that should at least explain somewhat why Democrats are doing so good.
Yep.
And it's unfortunate that Miyares couldn't hold on to his attorney general position. But that's politics. I mean, it's crazy. You could think something at one moment, and then the election could be totally different.
Exactly.
So, I mean... One moment. So Virginia's attorney general race is still pretty close.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
But generally, Republicans lead in Virginia, but they're not really doing that this time. Right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I think we have a comment. Would you like to analyze that, Gary?
Yeah, exactly. So, Graham, yeah, you win some, you lose some, right? It's a very, very important quote. I mean, very, very important comment here I see.
But the thing is, we're not winning anything, though. So what are we winning?
Exactly. So, obviously, it depends on your political background, right? So, if you're a Democrat, I guess you can say that because you may have you may have thought that the presidential election was a lose, but if you are from the Virginia or New York area, you may think this is a win. On the flip side, for Republicans, this seems to be a massive blowout for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it. This seems to be a massive blowout for the Republicans. It's not working out for them.
Yeah. Okay. Could you elaborate on your quote, though, Graham? I mean, I thought he meant, like, if we win some elections, we'll lose some. But the thing is, we're winning nothing. I mean, tell me one thing we've done good this election. It's sad. Hopefully we can. I really don't think we'll be even in Virginia. What's Polymarket saying? I predict it, whatever. Yeah, they're saying Miyares will definitely not win. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. Did you text me in the chat, Gary?
Yes.
What'd you type?
Perfectly fine.
I'm sorry?
Everything's all right. No problem.
Okay. So, it's obvious that the margin will not be this big.
Right.
Well, when do you plan on concluding? We're gonna wait a bit more.
Yeah. I think we have New York still, right? A few more areas.
Yeah, we still have New York.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so if y'all are curious, of course, Virginia and New Jersey voted blue in 2024. But the thing is, the reason why many people were hopeful that maybe they would flip red, or at least vote red, is because it's off year, so, it's different. And it's a governor race. As for example, if y'all didn't know, the governor of Kentucky is Democrat. Um, so DDHQ is saying Sherrill wins around 7. Oh, I actually just saw this. DDHQ projects Jay Jones to win um, the Attorney General race. Wow. At least that's one good thing about DDHQ. They project pretty early. Um, but okay. And we still got some more votes in North Virginia, I believe. Let's go to New York Times. That'd be better. Yeah, we still got some more outstanding votes. So yeah, that would definitely probably go blue. Okay. Do y'all have any questions? Hmm. Um, if y'all have any questions, we can talk about them. But New York City closes in 15 minutes. So I guess Jones pulled the upset, if you want to call it that. I hope this doesn't turn into kind of 2016 kind of victory, and then in the midterms, Republicans got crushed. All right, so let's see what happens in New York City. Of course, Mamdani will win, but let's see how much. What is predicted saying about New York City? I wonder how Glenn Youngkin's thinking about this. He's probably not shocked. He probably expected this. Okay. All right, so results, New York City comes in like 10 minutes, so let's see what happens there. If y'all have anything, please let me know in chat. Let's talk. Yeah. Please. So we're probably gonna call the Attorney General race pretty soon. Um, hmm. Okay. What else? What else? So most people are saying Mamdani will win with more than 24. What is this supposed to mean? Apparently, J.D. Vance's half brother lost in a mayor election, whatever that's supposed to mean. I guess in Cincinnati? I'll be right back, guys. So yes, stay tuned. Okay, yeah, sorry. Back. Thank you to those who've been staying with us. So waiting for New Jersey. Live stream. Okay. But the New York Times has not called Jay Jones. You know, at least these aren't Republican states. Nelson voted blue. Okay. I guess the Attorney General race is kind of shaping to be something if Glenn Youngkin lost. How would the election be like? Perhaps. Alright, so polls close in like 4 minutes. Okay. Anyone got any questions? Yeah, I mean, this election was a blowout. It's just basically a sweep. If we're talking about the effects of this on Trump, I think this is really kind of a wake-up sign that Trump needs to really consider his political choices, or at least think about them, because it's really not looking good, honestly. What's going on? So, all right. So New York City poll is closing in like 2 minutes, so let's at least see margins for that. So 1 minute, and then let's dive into New York. How's that sound? What do y'all think, guys? Anyone have any comment? No? Sorry. Alright. So the last stream I had, that was actually April with Wisconsin, their Supreme Court race, which didn't go well. No, again, it didn't go well. I was not live in 2024. Before that, I was live in 2022, which, yeah, whatever. Okay, so polls closed. So let's see the exit polls. If it's there. So, all right, for male and female, Mamdani's crushing it. If Sliwa didn't run, then maybe Cuomo would have had a shot, but he still ran, kind of ruining it for Cuomo. I mean, if you're voting for Sliwa, you're basically voting for Mamdani because there's the only person who can win is Cuomo besides Mamdani. So yeah, wait for the results. Any questions, guys? Was predicted saying now that the exit poll came out above 24. Oh wow. I said like 16, but okay. So New Jersey still Sherrill's winning by a lot actually. If you look at DDHQ. Miyares actually originally had a higher chance of victory and actually rose, but then it dropped. Well, you can't predict politics. Sometimes you just can't predict politics. What can I say? Yeah, we're not really so concerned with these other elections. But they're out here. Pennsylvania, that's kind of a big one ish. Alright, take a look at this one. Pennsylvania Commonwealth Court special election. It's different, definitely different, but this is like Pennsylvania wrapped around with blue tape. But it's early, so we'll see, but I'm not, whatever, yeah, but I think it looks like she's doing pretty good. Okay, so do y'all have any questions in the chat? Oh, here we go. So we got our first results from New York City. All right. So Mamdani is leading around 10 points. Okay. With 36% of the vote in. Wow. So we got a big vote increase. Bronx, Mamdani. Queens, 10-point difference. Staten Island, voting pretty solidly. But, you know, if only Curtis didn't run, I mean, there's absolutely no chance of him winning, so why is he even running, right? So, what do y'all think? What's the difference now? Okay, so now probably market's showing something else. So, you know, Curtis should never have ran. If you vote Curtis, you basically voted for Mamdani, because the only two people who are actually in it for this election is either Cuomo or Zohran. If you vote Curtis, then again, it's like voting for Mamdani because he's not winning. It's like saying if, let's say there's, a Democrat candidate, let's say Joe Biden. I think that's a bad example. Let's say Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, and an independent that's counter-Republican. If you're voting for that independent, that's basically voting for Kamala Harris because you're stealing votes. You're stealing votes. That's all it is. And I can correlate this. Whatever, actually. Okay, anyways. How's New Jersey going? So, I mean, I guess the margin's kind of going down, but it's still pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's bad. Pretty bad, whatever you want to call it. For example, I think Monmouth is more closer than it should have been. In 2024, Monmouth voted for Trump by 55 to 43. Now it's 54 to 45. Similar, but still worse. Yeah, it's bad. Oh well. Okay. So let's go back to New York City. So we're at 36% in. Mamdani still winning. Okay, what do y'all think in the chat? Let's get some interaction here. Anything? It could literally be anything. Anything, literally anything. Just takes the chat, that's it. Hey, Gary, are you back? I guess we'll just wait for Gary. We might go ahead and call Virginia's Attorney General soon. It appears to be lots of the rural votes are kind of maxing out. And we still got Northern Virginian votes. So I guess this speaks a volume on maybe somewhat the midterms, but I wouldn't compromise fully because in the 2022 midterms, although Republicans did very good in New Jersey and Virginia, the midterms still went good for the Democrats. So let's go to DDHQ for New York City. Yeah, they predicted Zohran Mamdani, of course. But by how much do you think? Are these all elections? Those are a lot of political officials, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Gary, you back?
Yes, I'm back.
All right. Do you think we can go ahead and call New York for Mamdani?
Yeah, we can go ahead and call it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about Virginia's Attorney General race?
Yeah. It really depends, right? That's what I would say. It may be apparent for some, and some others it may not be apparent. But for me, I think it was very apparent that the outcome. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but what do you think it will go for Jones or Miyares?
I think. How are we looking right now? We're at J. Jones. Okay, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I think 3% difference, but I think we can go ahead and call it for J. Jones.
We can go ahead and call it. Okay.
If you like, I think there's enough vote. Yeah, so it looks like the remaining votes are going to be coming in for Jay Jones, and the margin will only get bigger. I think this looks like going to be a lead margin, close to a tilt. I'm sorry, close to a likely, not likely, but close to probably a lead margin,
Sitting below 5 around there.
probably.
Yeah, I'd say that. Somewhere like that at least.
Right.
Do you think Republicans should be concerned?
Yeah. I wouldn't say the word concern. I would say the word perhaps more vigilant out for, you know, future elections. Right. This is a good callback for Republicans to kind of understand the base a little bit better. Democrats have really recovered since 2024. I'll tell you that. And this is evident. And history only repeats itself. So.
Well, I mean, but in 2021, Republicans did pretty good in Virginia and New Jersey, but they ended up.
And that's exactly why I'm talking. That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? So.
But like, they ended up doing bad in the midterms. They ended up doing bad in the midterms, Republicans.
You never know. I mean, maybe we could see midterms go bad, and maybe they'll learn the lesson, the Democrats, right? There's a lot of things we can look at. You can't just pick and choose one certain area and go ahead and assume that they made that choice.
So, we're predicting a Democratic sweep then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. If y'all are new, we have 9 people, I believe, something like that, watching. Feel free to comment. We have Gary360 here with us, and y'all.
Hello.
Yeah, y'all could subscribe to the channel, his channel. Real Gary360 over here. Make sure you subscribe.
Well, see, you gotta be asking how this guy, entitled and has the background to commentate on political elections, and that's a good question. So most of my experience actually relates to like political commentary on streams and more live in-person events. That's where my specialty is at. I'm not really that active on the YouTube space unless it's doing live streaming or physical commentary in person. JTP, on the other hand, has extensive experience, and we can see from the 2024 election, both of us predicted it correctly. Okay, both of us predicted it correctly.
I predicted it besides Michigan, but
I mean the outcome of the election. That's what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So when you talk about the G method or JTP's prediction, at the end of the day, who won? Trump won, and this will definitely play into effect of next midterms. Will definitely have something like that going in. So stay tuned for that.
Great. So yeah, I mean, I guess we're just seeing how much, I guess in general, New York City can be. So right now, Mamdani has a 10-point lead. You know, Curtis Sliwa made things worse, right?
Yep, right.
Mm. All right. Okay.
So what can we really say?
Um, it's not over for Republicans.
Mhm.
I mean, unfortunately, we don't have the desire to vote like Democrats. But besides that, I hope we're gonna have something like 2021, where the opposing party does fine, but come the midterms, they don't do that good. That's what I'm hoping for, or at least I want. I want.
Exactly.
So, um, so there was actually a poll, exit poll. So like, if Sliwa was not running, 47% of voters would vote for Mamdani. 47. 44 would vote for Cuomo, and 6% would not vote.
Mm-hmm.
So his margin's actually going down. But we still got more votes in basically everywhere. But Staten Island, we got 76% in. Do you think 2025 will be remembered as the rise of the socialists, Gary?
I wouldn't say socialist, but I would say opposition.
What do you mean?
Differences. Maybe Democratic Socialist. I mean, this is a big. It's a big win for Bernie Sanders. I'll tell you that. He might run again in 2028. You never know. But this is definitely a big win for Bernie Sanders. This New York outcome for sure. I mean, Mamdani with Trump's endorsement And with Cuomo's run as an independent and the rising support of Mamdani and how he's probably going to obviously take this win today, there's a lot of a democratic socialism within the United States of America, and it could emerge to other places, such as maybe Portland, Oregon, you might see it, or Chicago, or other main major cities.
Thanks for feedback. Yeah, it's again, I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to Gary.
Thank you.
He's an integral part of the channel. I did predict a Mamdani 16 victory. We'll see though.
Right.
Celebrate the best deals during the Black Friday of...
Sorry about that. So, if y'all have any questions, let me know in chat. Let us know. Basically, what the big thing going on right now is New York City. Democrats basically won everything in Virginia, right, Gary?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Right. I think you have a point.
Jones' margin's kind of stabilizing, actually, around 3 to 4 points. Okay. All right. New Jersey. Sherrill's having like a 14-point victory. Oh my goodness. I don't know how Sherrill was doing so good. Like what real policy did she campaign on? Okay, so when do you think we should wrap it up, Gary?
It's completely up to you. For sure.
What do you think?
I mean, we can wait for the New York outcome to happen, but I think it's already obvious. Right? It's up to you. I mean, is there any other race you're looking at in particular?
there is California Proposition A, but like that's kind of obvious how it turned out. Or Proposition 50.
Sure. One second.
Mm-hmm. Pennsylvania Supreme Court races, I think, going good for Democrats. Did New York City call for Sherrill earlier? Oh no, they called New Jersey for Sherrill. Wow, it's a big margin. Oh my goodness. Well, that's just how it panned out, I guess. So, you guys have any comments? Sherrill has won. Did they call Virginia's Attorney General race? No. See, I mean, alright, so Mamdani's at 50. I mean, what can I say? Do y'all have any comments? Yes, if you want to recap, the election did not really go good for Democrats, I must say. I mean, Republicans. It went pretty good for Democrats. Good night for them. Well, but I mean, these are Democratic states, to be totally fair. So, I mean, um, I guess the Atlas Intel poll was not really close. And that was New Jersey, but do y'all have any questions? Okay, so New York Times has called Zohran Mamdani the winner. Not a shock. The question is by how much, really. Wow. I did not. If you asked me this some time ago, I would not have knew New York City would elect such a guy. But so 75% of the vote in Mamdani leads vote in the open poly market by like 9-ish. So Democrats got a sweep. What is this? Does anyone have any questions? Gary, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So, how long will it take for California? It's like 10 o'clock, right? Or like 11 Eastern?
Yeah. So I guess we could conclude soon.
Do you think we should stay for California or?
Up to you.
Yeah, I mean, we could just wrap it up. I mean, all right, guys. Are you fine with wrapping it up?
Yeah, I'll go to my side unless the comments had anything else to ask.
Unless you want to cover California.
Totally your choice.
What do you think?
To you, JCP, it's your call.
We could save for maybe a bit more. See.
Sounds
yeah,
good.
but Democratic landslide, I mean. Democratic landslide. Oh, and of course, it's obvious, but just to let you know, New York Times did project Mamdani the winner, if you didn't know. So, what do you think about the house? Do you think the house will flip next year?
Yes, probably. I don't know.
I think it will. It's obvious. The Senate probably would stay blue. I mean red. Sorry. Uh, do y'all have any questions? Um, Yeah, so it's not looking good again. Well, I've been saying this for the whole time. Or no. But, So yeah, for context, Mamdani will become New York City's first Muslim mayor. What do you think about that, Gary?
Well, it's London all over again for sure, right? That's what we can say. I mean, 37 minutes ago, Zohran Mamdani wins the New York City mayor race. I mean, out now CBS News just predicted it a few minutes ago, and even Mikie Sherrill is elected New Jersey governor. You know, so these are new people, and we're gonna have to see how things play out for sure, right?
But what's your opinion that New York City has their first Muslim mayor?
I don't have that much opinions. It is interesting. It's very interesting how to see this, how it's going to come in effect. I'm not going to make any certain comments on it right now until things unwind down, but very interesting.
5 years ago, would you believe this?
Right?
So 80% of the votes are in now, and Mamdani leads by like 9. Okay, 9.
Yep.
It's not that much, though, honestly. I thought he would have got more. So what do you think about the California proposition election?
Depends.
What do you mean depends?
What are your thoughts on it?
So, well, are you aware of like the redistricting battle going on?
Yes. Yeah, it's across the United States, right?
Yeah, basically. So, I mean, do you really blame if California does redistricting?
Perhaps, but first of all, polls haven't even closed yet, right? I think they close at 10, right?
East Central Time.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
mm, um, thank you for the loyal viewers who've been staying with us so far.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, but if you have any questions, let us know. I think Gary would be happy to answer your question, right?
Definitely.
So, Gary, what do you plan on doing in the future?
Well, of course, stay active. Well, what can I really say, right?
What do you mean, stay active?
Collaborate, continue to join conferences on talking about elections,
So,
right?
so what conferences do you join?
Well, a lot of them, they're on my community, and some, of course, a lot of webinars I join, and they love to hear my opinion, and then often some channels as well.
Oh, yeah. But you don't really upload on it, right? It's more of a...
Correct. Yeah, exactly. I'm more the someone who engages rather than the person who honestly, what's the word for it?
You're more of like...
Makes their own. Does that make sense? Make their own video.
Just to put your thing out there, right?
Right. Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean... So, guys, I mean, politics is politics. I mean, right, Gary?
Right.
So, that's just how it is. Some of y'all are, I'm assuming most of our Republicans. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I would assume. But I know some of y'all are, maybe some of y'all are Democrat. Some of y'all, but also, Gary, do you mind if I ask, like, are you more Republican leaning, Democrat leaning, or?
Well, good question. So I would say I'm more Gary leaning. You know what I mean? I'm just more Gary leaning because I don't want to. You know what I mean?
You're more Gary leaning?
I'm more Gary leaning.
What does that mean?
Gary's Gary.
But what do you mean by Gary leaning?
Yeah, it can be Gary. Whatever leads to Gary goes to Gary.
So is that more Republican or Democrat?
It's more Gary.
So you're independent.
No, I'm Gary.
All right.
Make sense? Got it. Thanks.
So, can you talk about your past predictions?
Yes. So first of all, you know, my past predictions have been very, very accurate. So for 2024, I got it completely right because of the Gary method, right? Now, the G method. I'm sorry. Now, in terms of
Can you elaborate on the G method again?
Yeah, sure. So the G method is you go to Wikipedia or you go to any sort of web article page, and you basically have to look at the profile pictures, and whichever one is better, okay, and technically probably going to win. Can't guarantee always, but definitely the high chance, and should often be used as the first line of defense when considering an applicant or considering someone who's applying to the election, right?
So you say profile picture.
Exactly. So you can go ahead and show me one if you like.
Okay. So let's do.
Like Zohran Mamdani obviously bombs Cuomo.
Can you explain this one?
Okay, let me take a look at the screen.
Actually, no, that was after he won.
What did I tell you?
Let's do. Or Can you explain this one?
Right?
How would you use the G method on this?
Let's take a look.
I don't think I'm so on board with the idea of the G method, but I think it has potential. So using your G method, could you look at this instead?
I'll take a look. Oh, one second. Just give me just a second. Okay. Yeah, so Mark Kelly's obviously mocking now. You're saying it's because he's bald, right? But no. That, first of all, where is Blake Masters looking at? This is a political election. Okay, not a joke.
Can you look at this one?
Okay. Yeah, obviously, where is Jack looking at? Like, of course, the left looks much more professional, right? So it's going to be obvious who's winning here. That's why Sherrill won. Sherrill won. It's obvious, right? Does that make sense?
Okay.
I mean, look at you can't even see his face not even shining compared to Sherrill. Look at that.
All right. I mean,
even there,
I wonder what.
Sherrill and Tad will actually rhyme as well. Okay, that's not part of the G method, but I guess that's correlation as well.
Sherrill on what?
Caldwell. Dale Caldwell.
Okay. All right.
Show me another example.
All right.
Oh, you know, it's actually closer than I thought, that New York.
Yeah. What about this one? How can you explain this one?
Which one? Let's take a
What
look.
I'm looking at right now. It's kind of hard, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Where is this guy looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he holding a speaker?
Oh, Jay Jones, of course. I mean, this guy looks like the guy on the right looks like he just, I don't want to do the words for it, but I'll keep it there. we'll keep it there, okay? Like, I'm going to keep it there. I think you can already infer what I'm talking about. It's not even close.
Oh my goodness. Now, can you explain? Okay, never mind.
So, guys, the point is the G method always works. Okay.
What do y'all think about the G method? Do you agree with him?
See, exactly. JBL film. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I think, so
Yeah. So you just want to go wrap it up? You want to wrap up the stream then?
we could stay for. You want to say?
Up to you.
So, I mean, sure, we'll see, I guess. Let's start now. So, how much do you think Mamdani will pull off the margin? How much will you think he'll pull off?
I don't know.
You know?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I have no idea. Below 10. Well, maybe. Well, what is the rest of the vote going towards right now?
Okay, I don't know why it's saying 1% reporting. More like kind of a mix, but more like in Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, and the Bronx.
Yep.
Mostly in the Bronx
Mm-hmm.
and Brooklyn, so at least that's the least share of votes, if that makes sense.
Right.
Okay. Staten Island pretty much got most of the votes in.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Do you think Jack had any chance of victory?
There was certainly a shot, but probably not.
So why do you think he had a shot?
There's always a chance for everything in life.
Yeah, but can you be more specific?
That's the most as specific as I can tell you, to be honest.
Yeah, but what about New Jersey?
Sometimes it may seem that, like 2016, for example, that's what I mean.
Sorry?
Like, look at 2016, for example, that's what I'm talking about. It was an upset. There was a chance, and it happened, right? Now, although that chance may have been higher for 2016 for Trump, because this is the case for this.
Oh, and Gary, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Oh, before that, did you predict the 2016 election?
Yes, of course.
Who did you predict?
Trump, easily.
You predicted Trump?
That's correct.
Did you miss any states?
No, I predicted everything correctly. I'm telling you, the G method worked. I had to do a macro G method for the specific parts of the exit, but that's pretty much it.
Wow. Well, how can I fact check you to see if you're actually not lying?
It's the G method.
But I thought the G method just does a victory.
Even per state, sometimes it can work.
Could you elaborate?
Top secret. The G method is the G method, man.
Okay.
That makes sense.
What? I mean, I don't know. Judging Wikipedia, I don't think judging Wikipedia pages will serve as a good way to.
Hey, look, I asked you, right? Is there an alternative to what I'm saying?
Can you answer this question?
Okay.
Okay. Let me think. Let me try to. I'll prove your theory. Let's say.
Show me. Okay.
Wait a moment.
Oh, Curtis did horrible, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking he did horrible. I thought he did a little bit more, no?
Hmm? Oh, summertime? Can you come again?
I don't know. I'll tell you.
What about? What can I say? How about 2022? Can you explain this one?
Let's see what's going on. Okay. Zohran Mamdani. Of course, I can explain this one.
This one.
I think it's still loading on my side.
Okay.
Of course, Dave McCormick.
How?
The guy that rides like a blueberry.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy that look how shiny he is. He looks ready. You can't make fun of looks, alright? He looks ready. The picture quality is
Well,
better.
that was his new image after he won.
Okay, show the old image then. So you can't prove me wrong, but you could.
I could
And this
see.
is all, by the way, this is an incredible toss-up.
There's no way your theory's right. There's no way. So what makes the G method work then?
It's the accuracy.
What do you mean? Okay, let's start with it. So, I mean, Gary, from your experience, what can we take away from Virginia, New Jersey, and New York?
Elections are easy to predict if you follow the G method.
Besides the G method.
It's a blowout for the Democrats. Okay, it's a win for them. Okay, and it's because of Trump. I mean, people. Sorry, it's because of people's opinions on Trump. That's what I'll say.
I'm sorry?
is because of the confidential opinion on Trump. That's what I'm talking about. And this is a big sign to the Republican Party that they need to figure something out before the next election. Just like 2021, Democrats figured out about the Republicans in 2021, and for 2022, it was a win for the Democrats. When it's supposed to be a win for Republicans.
But do you think like Republicans are different though from them?
It depends, and we'll have to see how Mamdani plays an effect here.
So did you expect here to win by a lower amount?
Potentially.
What do you mean potentially? You had an opinion.
I think it was going to be a little bit lower the margin. I thought this was about right. I thought it'd be higher, but it makes sense why it's lower. That final push towards the end got it closer, but it was obvious that Cuomo would not pull it off, even if the other guy, Curtis Sliwa, really was not in the play, then Cuomo had a shot. He definitely had a shot of winning this.
You think he would have won if Sliwa did not?
I can't say if Sliwa dropped out and really fully endorsed Cuomo, which of course he wouldn't. Then I still can't say he will, but there's a chance. This is obvious he wouldn't win.
So what do you think was Sliwa's intention?
He will not endorse Democrat.
Why didn't he drop out?
I don't know why he would drop out. He should have just dropped out.
Maybe
What is wrong with this guy? I don't know.
Maybe it was used for campaign funding. I heard he did. I heard he didn't have a job.
Yeah, Mamdani probably paid him.
No, I mean like campaign money.
Mm-hmm. Probably had a grudge.
Or I saw some text right. Yeah, once again, Gary, thank you so much for being with us today.
Of course. Before, it's kind of funny how, like, New York voted 91% Democrat or 92% Democrat.
I'm sorry?
Technically, New York voted 92% Democrat. New York City.
I mean, well, lots of Republicans voted for Cuomo.
Technically, though.
I guess.
Right.
I guess so.
All right, yeah, great. I think we can wrap it up here. What do you say?
California closes in 54 minutes.
Okay, it's up to you if you want to do that one or not.
We'll see.
Okay.
So when's your next conference, Gary?
Thinking about 3 weeks. 1 second.
Okay. So let's take a look at Virginia's attorney general race. Oh, they predicted Jay Jones would win. Okay. So, Democratic sweep. Jones is probably going to get more than 5, I'd say. So that's like a likely margin. Right.
Yeah, I would say so. But I'll be right back.
Sure. So do you have any comments? Mamdani's only leading by like 9. Okay. At least Sliwa isn't leading anywhere. At least one thing. So what do y'all think about the election, how it panned out? Are y'all surprised? Are y'all shocked? Are y'all like more okay? I mean, I knew this would happen. Maybe you were more disinterested. Did y'all have any certain attitude? Um, So, I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, let's go to Pennsylvania. Colorado. I mean, like, I don't know how you could vote no for this. I don't know, man. Well, I guess Virginia has a Democrat governor now. Hmm. See, I mean, it voted blue, the attorney general race. Nova, that is North Virginia, did not go well for Miyares. Um, or, I mean, any of these candidates. Nova did not really get enough votes for Miyares. and Sears, it voted heavily for Democrats. So, I mean, we saw a whole out victory for Democrats in Virginia across the board. For New Jersey, 83% in. Democrats are crushing it. Crushing it meaning like it's not funny. It's really not funny. Well, actually, it's kind of funny. I mean, how are Democrats winning with this much? Please, someone explain this to me. What do y'all think? Maybe just Republicans did not get out and vote, or yeah, it's weird. It's weird, but it really goes to show the how Republicans do on off-year elections, and it's sad. Republicans really need to work on their performance and such. Oh, did they call it earlier? Or did they just call it? Oh, no. No, they called it earlier, yeah. All right, well, I think we can wrap it up here. Gary, are you there? Gary? Gary? Can you hear me, Gary? Gary, can you hear me? Yeah, I think. Do y'all have any last minute comments? I think we can go ahead and wrap it up here. Democrat blowout, Proposition 850. We already know it's California. We already know how California's going to vote blue, 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 which means yes, 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 yes. Okay? So, I mean, thank y'all so much for staying live with me and Gary. We really appreciate all of y'all saying, and please subscribe to Gary. This type Real Gary handle in YouTube, and you will find him. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Sorry, give me one moment. Let me see if I can try to get a hold of Gary. So I think I got a hold of Gary. Can you hear
So,
me? Yeah. Do you think we should wrap it up here?
I think so. To all the viewers, I think we really appreciate tuning in. I think it is in best interest to call it a day, wrap it up. We encourage you to continue looking at NYT and NBC News for any updates, but I think it's pretty apparent what the results are going to be.
Do you have any like conclusion statements or?
To all the voters out there watching, I know 6 of you guys are on here. Predictions can be our expression under stretch, right? And it's through proper analysis will this serve a big lesson for next year. We'll see how Republicans react to this, how the democratic socialism will emerge across the country, especially next year's election. Will this spark a new surge of curiosity within the party and more leftist extremism? Will this induce a more right extremism there? All right.
Yeah. Great. Thank you again, Gary, for staying with us.
Of course.
All right, guys. Does anyone have any last-minute questions? Going once. Going twice. All right. Well, if none of y'all have anything, all right, then bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys take care.
If any of y'all just joined us, wrapping it up. Democrats got a sweep. California probably vote likewise. But y'all, thank you guys. Thank you again. The elections was not how I expected. I thought New Jersey upset, but not. That's just how politics is. Sometimes you just doesn't happen. So, anyways, thank you so much, guys, for staying with us again. And yeah, anything to add, Gary?
Nope, all good on my side. Okay.
All right, bye, guys. Thank you.
You guys take care now.